Howdy, folks. I'm Eric Williams, and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times. Wild care goes batty. Next.
CapeCast.
So, Leela, tell us about the bats that we've seen here today.
Well, we have two little brown bats who are in the hospital right now. One is still in the ICU. He was the smaller, less active one you saw. And the other is stable and self-feeding, as you saw, munching on the worm. He's a little bit farther into the rehab process. Both of them were found by people in yards on the ground. Usually that's a bad sign with bats.
Let's dispel a few bat myths. Are they vampires? Do they want to suck your blood?
No.
Rabies and all that stuff?
As we've all seen in the movies, people think that they land in people's hair and terrorize them. It's simply untrue. It's a myth. Rabies does exist in bats. Less than 1% of bats in Massachusetts are carriers, and there has never been a case that's documented in Massachusetts of a person getting rabies from a bat.
Now, what about vampires turning into bats to get from place to place?
You'd know more about that than me.
So cruel, Leela. So, Leela, something's been going wrong with some bats recently. What is that all about?
There's something called white-nosed bat syndrome that's been infecting bats within our state and Vermont and New York. And the infected caves have seen bats wiped out. 95% of the bats have disappeared, the little brown bats.
So, Leela, I stumbled across this bread box in your parking lot. Bat box?
Yeah, this is an example of a nursery box, and this is what bats can roost in the summertime. And we're really, really encouraging people either to buy them and put them up or to build them and to put them up. They're great. They can host hundreds of bats at the same time, usually females with babies. And as I told you, a single bat can eat thousands of insects a night. So if you have one of these, you're not going to have mosquitoes.
Leela, it's always kind of freaky to have some sort of animal running around your house, but maybe one of the sort of scariest things is having a bat flapping around inside where you are. What do you do in the case of that?
It's startling, right? Because they're quiet flyers, and all of a sudden they go across the room, and it's like a shadow traveling. But it's really good to know you just close off the room that they're in. As long as you haven't been sleeping in a room with a bat, you're probably safe. You close off that room, leave it all day, and in the night open all the windows, all of the egresses on the way out. Generally, they're going to fly out on their own accord. You should also seal off the bottom of the door so they don't climb under the crack to come further into the house.
What if a bat has been using your bedroom as its home, though?
If you wake up in the morning and there's been a bat in your bedroom, then you need to call wild care.
That just sounds kind of scary. I don't know.
CapeCast.